everyone, it's Mrs. Sugden. This week we've been thinking about transport and we've been thinking about going on journeys, and we've looked at the stories of Horrid Henry, who had to go on a journey with his brother and he did not want to go. And we also looked at the story of Harry Potter on the night bus, where he went for a journey on a very strange type of transport. A bus with 3 different layers. Amazing. So as part of that work, we are thinking about our feelings, and going on journeys can make us feel strong feelings, whether we're excited and we can't wait to go, or whether we're a bit anxious or nervous about going, or whether we really, like Horrid Henry, do not want to go at all. So I thought as part of our work this week, it would be a good chance to go back through some of the work we've done on feelings and emotions in school. So do you guys all remember this? Do you remember this one? It's our zones of regulation chart. And remember, we all experience different feelings during the day, and it's okay. It's not bad or bad behaviour to be in any one of these zones. They're just feelings, and we all have feelings. Children and teenagers and adults, we all have feelings. So today what I thought we could do is we could work through talking about the different zones and thinking about the words in there and making sure that we're clear about the words, and that we also know the signs, because we know that sometimes when we're feeling very, very upset, it's hard to find words, and sometimes it's harder to speak and easier to sign. So if you know the signs, that would really help. So let's see if we can go through. So the first zone we're going to look at is blue zone. Okay, we're going to look at the words in there. So blue zone, the words that fit in there. The first one we've got is bored. We all feel bored sometimes. Maybe being at home a lot at the moment is making you feel a bit bored. Flat hand, you're going to pat your chin twice. Bored. Don't forget facial expression. Bored. Our next one is hurt or upset, and this we're talking about hurt or upset feelings. So it's bent hand against your chest, and we're just going to turn it to palm up. We're saying hurt or upset. Sometimes the words that people say can really hurt us. Sometimes it's things that people do, and they don't always mean it. They don't mean to upset us, but sometimes they really can. So which is why it's important we all think about what we're saying or what we're doing before we do it. Next one is sad. So index hands by your mouth, move down. Sad. And it's okay to feel sad. We all feel sad sometimes. But we know that if you're feeling sad for too long, it's really important that you talk to somebody about that. It's really important to talk about our feelings. Next one we all feel sometimes is shy. So start with palm in and then turn to palm back. Shy. And some of you coming back into school when you're ready might be thinking, oh, I'm going to feel a bit shy. It's going to feel a bit different being in school. It's okay to be shy. Remember, it's okay to be who you are. We like you for who you are. Your family love you for who you are. So never worry about that. Next one is tired. Oh, car journeys can make us feel very tired. So it's an open hand, palm down, and your thumb's going to touch your chest. And we're going to, that's it, well done. Turn to palm up and slump your shoulders. Tired. Driving can make us tired. Being a passenger can make us tired. Tired. And they're the feelings that are in blue zone. The next one we're going to look at is green zone. Now, green zone is the one that is most comfortable. It feels the nicest. And it's the one we try and be in as much as possible. And when we don't feel that we're there, we can use strategies or different tools to help us get back into that green zone and feel good again. So, the green zone words we've got is calm. So calm and peaceful. So hands together, down and out. So we're saying calm. Very good. The next one is happy. Cupped hands, we're going to tap twice across the heel. Happy. Very good. The next one is okay. So O hand again. We're going to just move forward. So I nearly went ask, which is ask a question. Okay is this one. Okay. And it is okay to ask a question if you need to. Remember that asking questions is important. Next one is proud. I'm sure some of you felt very proud about some of the work that you've done or the things that you've managed to do whilst we've been doing this difficult time of lockdown. So let's have a look at the word for proud. So we want palms in, pointing forward. We're going to circle backwards, brushing against your chest. Proud. Very good. Feeling proud. Excellent. And they're the signs that are in green zone. The next one is yellow zone. Now that one's a bit complicated because there's lots of feelings come into yellow zone. So let's have a little look at some of those. Now, this word is anxious or nervous. I think quite a lot of us, because of all the changes that have happened and the way things are so very different, have felt quite anxious and nervous, and that's the adults that are around us, parents and carers, and other children too. Anxious, so it's going to be clawed hand, and we're going to make an inward circle, and we're saying we're feeling nervous or anxious. And everybody feels nervous or anxious sometimes, but we must make sure we talk to somebody if that's how we're feeling. Next one, this is a really lovely one, excited. Maybe it's someone's birthday coming up, maybe you're going on a journey that you want to go on. And this one is clawed hands, and we're going to move them up and down quite quickly, like that. So we're feeling excited, very excited if it's your birthday, very excited to go on a car journey. Next one is silly. Now sometimes when we're feeling excited, it can tip a little bit too far over, and what starts off as excited behaviour can end up being silly behaviour. So it's fist hand, it's going to tap your forehead twice, silly. And sometimes silly behaviour can mean that difficult things happen. Often you know that people say to you, oh stop, there's going to be an accident. Well, silly behaviour can lead to that. It's when we're not really quite thinking clearly enough. Okay, silly. That is our yellow zone signs. Okay? Very good. So the last one we're going to look at is the trickiest one, which is this one. This is red zone. Now it's not bad behaviour to be in red zone because everybody feels in red zone sometimes. It's normal to feel that way. But when we are in red zone, things that we do can make things difficult for ourselves, or they can make things difficult for other people, and we can sometimes say things that we don't mean. Remember our conversation about blue zone and making other people feel sad. So it's okay to be in red zone, but we want to try and move out of it as quickly as we can, and we're going to use our strategies to do that. And one of the strategies is being able to tell people that. And sometimes if you're in red zone, that means you can't really speak words clearly. This is where signing comes in. Also, if you've got one of these charts at home, you can maybe point to the picture or point to the word if you can, to help people understand where you are. And what you need to do is work out with people at home, what are your red zone strategies? What do I do when I'm in red zone that I know will help me? Because I know lots of words won't help. I can't talk lots of words because I'm in red zone, but I can't understand lots of words as people are talking to me. You need to be given space in red zone to use your strategy until you can get back into yellow zone and then hopefully green, when we can talk the problem through and really figure it out. So red zone signs would be angry. So it's our clawed hands again, and we're going to move them up and down like this, very sharp. That's it. Angry. The next one is aggressive. So sometimes our anger spills out and we don't know what to do with ourselves, and we can maybe be a bit rough with other people. That's aggressive. So this one we would do clawed hands up our body like this, okay? And then flat hands will circle back onto our chest. Very good indeed. Well done. Next one is frightened. Red zone, that's a red zone feeling, feeling frightened. So we're going to have clawed hand, and it's going to quiver above your heart because it makes your heart beat faster. Frightened. Yes, we're frightened, we're scared. The next one in red zone is sometimes we're quite loud in red zone. Some of us go very quiet and we can't talk at all, and some of us can be really very loud. So that one is closed hand, and we're going to move it open to shout. And sometimes in red zone we shout quite a lot, and that's what we feel like doing. Okay, so they are some of the signs that you need to talk about your feelings. Please have a practice of the signs. Put this chart up in your house somewhere if you can. It's on the website and it's on the PowerPoints this week. And also these are some ideas for strategies. Now there might be different ones that you use at home. The idea is when you're in green zone, you're in a good place to talk. At that time, that's when you need to talk about, what are my strategies if I go into blue zone? What are my strategies if I go into yellow zone and maybe start to get a bit silly, or maybe a bit anxious? Or what are my strategies when I'm in red zone? And they need to be ones that we know are going to help us to move out of there as soon as possible, because red zone is not nice for you at all, is it? Doesn't feel good. None of us like that one. I hope that helps. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.